Head out about 10 miles or so from the Capitol Mall, and you will arrive here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of Washington, D.C. Today, it's Week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Washington Commanders. As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Past midfield, look out. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Raiders. So how about that? You want to talk about coming into a hostile environment and just silencing the crowd. They just did it.
Couldn't be a better start. There's no way. All week long they've talked about having this type of a start, but I think they looked at it from the offensive team's perspective. You know, get the opening kickoff. You guys control the ball. A lot of people are now going to say, okay, now your offense, will they be out of whack? No, not at all. They're going to be absolutely happy. They're relaxed. They took care of business for them. They don't have any pressure now. They can just go play.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run here with a rookie. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Well, this defense for the Raiders, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
They'll go empty backfield. 5 receivers in the formation on 2nd and 5. To the air goes Daniels. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And some space here. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A gain of 39 that time.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. It's complete to Brown, right side. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Raiders' 16-yard line.
Daniels looking to throw. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
To drive together. To throw is Milton. This will be caught by Brown.
Another miss.
Still on his feet. Still going. And finally taken down at the 34. A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Raiders first down. It's a gain of 10. And the Raiders first down.
Milton. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Dorrance Armstrong just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Here we go.
Now Milton. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. It's got to be so tough having the ball in the middle of the field like that, knowing that a linebacker is just waiting to make a big tackle like we just saw.
Oh, no doubt about it, because offense coordinators love to call plays to send receivers into the middle of the field. And linebackers, they want to naturally discourage those plays from being called.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all this stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's kind of like clockwork right now for them.
That gets them 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Come on.
Here's Milton now to throw. Yeah, he's got it. Touchdown. A.J. Brown, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Get it. Ready.
Off the play fake, Daniels. And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack. D.J. D.J. Johnson, the one who got there for the sack.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Makuba. And the Raiders are going to get the football back at their own 17. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
To throw, it's Milton. They'll get this out to Genty.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
That's caught inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Dante Thornton, 59 yards. And the Raiders take a 3-touchdown lead. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. And that flag accepted. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. D.J. Johnson. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now Daniels. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started. You look at this Raiders defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. D.J. Johnson, what a start to this ball game. Still in the first quarter, and he now has 3 sacks, on pace for double digits. Now a fair catch signaled for and made right about the 43-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. This offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now.
And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 21-0 our score after 1. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Maverick, 60 Maverick. 60 Eagles, 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing is Milton. That's complete. Jeanty out of the backfield. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Here's Milton. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw again. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Cougar Knights.
A run straight ahead with Jeanty. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. This is caught. Touchdown Raiders. Dante Thornton. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it is 28-0. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Ready.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll try and run for it. Krosky Merritt. And he's going to be stopped short of a first down as he'll get to him at about the 33. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Here's Daniels. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. His first catch, good for 9 in the first down.
And the Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Ready. Go.
Throwing now is Daniels. And this one is incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Ready, ready.
Now here's Samuel on the end around. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On 3rd down, Krosky Merritt. And he'll fall forward to the 29-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Come on, set! 70 Lions!
Daniels going to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. A quick throw here out to Brown. Down the left sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A.J. Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Raiders have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point by Carson, up and good. And that makes this 35-0 now.
Commanders, nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he will take this one back all the way inside the 35. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready, trap 60, trap 70, Timberwolves. Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels slings this deep from McLaurin. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into 4th down.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Back to throw. Daniels. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with a football. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here of this first half.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's 2nd and 10.
Panther 11. Let's go now.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
A gain of 12.
Go.
And the Raiders.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll find Genty out of the backfield. Still shedding tackles. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
First down, Las Vegas.
Back to throw again. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
Raiders, first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready,
Looking to throw. Milton. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Up the middle, it's Genty. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. Sheds off the tackle. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster in the first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
Come on. Come on.
Daniels with a give to Krosky-Merritt. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Daniels. A quick throw, but incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Dragon 60.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Ertz over the middle. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
That's good for a Commanders first down.
Warriors 70.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Let's go now. 70. Ready.
On the give, Krosky-Merritt. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll swing this out to Krosky Merritt. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. And he'll let this go deep for Bourne. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And he carries this one past the midfield stripe and into Commander territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Stephanie! 18 cards,
Once again, it's Genty. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
First down, Raiders.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
On first down, it's Genty. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Let's go. 60 back.
A give out of the gun to Genty. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
The kick by Carlson is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So this drive maybe didn't end with the same kind of success they had in the first half, but they do add 3 to their lead.
And defensively, I think they went in there at halftime and made a pact with each other and said, look, we can't let these guys keep driving it right down our throats. Not perfect giving up 3, but a much better start than the way they played in the first half.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So, you know, the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And, look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the 3rd quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after it.
A 4-receiver set here, 3rd and 5. To throw is Daniels. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Tressway now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
From the gun on 3rd down. Milton. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go, here we go.
A run out of the gun with Jensen. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
They'll go again with Genty. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This pass complete to Higgins. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 25-yard line. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
16 yards.
Okay, ready?
Las Vegas, 1st down.
Here we go. Let's go.
On to give, Genty. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Genty, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. When you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the 4th quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just